Hello, everybody. I am Carlos Ramirez, and I'm here with our bishop. I am addressing our two great annual conferences. One is the Oklahoma Annual Conference, and of course, our mother conference, the OIMC, Oklahoma Indian Missionary Conference, today with our bishop. And we're here today to answer, to ask him a couple of questions. One is regarding the historic votes that happened yesterday, and for some of our brothers and sisters, it was a happy day. It was a joyous moment. And for other brothers and sisters, it may be an anxious time. It may be a time even of mourning and sadness. So if we would like to address, maybe both of those brothers and sisters who are looking and watching us right now in Oklahoma.
That's great. Thank you, Carlos. And hello, annual conferences. It's good to see you today. I can assure you that the delegates that you elected have been on the floor. They've been in one of the coldest spots in this whole room, and some of them have even ordered blankets on Amazon. It's been so cold. So that's one mark of the conference that I'm sure you won't miss at all. But in regard to the votes, it was a historic vote yesterday, and really there'll be some other votes today. There's still some legislation that is before this body, and there will be some people disappointed and some people joyous. And just briefly, I just want to cover what happened. The clause that's kind of known as the incompatibility clause has been removed, and the prohibition against same-gender marriage has been removed, and the ordination has been removed. Right. So those prohibitions have all been removed, but removal did not mean that everybody must immediately perform these actions or these things. Really what it did was it left the door open for local pastors and local churches and local annual conferences to decide. So a local church has the right now to determine its own wedding policy, which is actually no different for everyone else. You're not compelled to have a policy, but if you want a policy, that certainly is something that a local church has the right to do, and they can do that for all people. They may choose to do a policy today, or they may choose to do a case by case. So there's not really guidance that says you must do this from the legislation that's passed, nor from the annual conference. It's what works in your setting. And so that's kind of where we are with that. Same with pastors. Pastors have always had the right to decide who they were going to marry and who not to, and that's extended now beyond heterosexual relationships into all relationships. And so pastors decide. The same with Board of Ordained Ministries. The board will need to decide a policy, and I'm sure that will be done in due time. And there's really not anything coming before our annual conferences this year that we've done. We'll have some reports on what happened. But as far as action goes, it's going to be better to study this for a year, determine what this means for us, and have conversation, and really not just be super reactionary.
Right.
I think we've seen a lot of reactionary behavior already, so I think many people, if not most, were expecting these actions.
Yes.
And they're here now. So for those who are celebrating, we are happy and celebrate with you. For those who mourn, we mourn with you. So this is not it's not win-lose.
Right.
One of the things in Charles Wesley's hymns, he always talked about the grace of God being available for everybody, all.
Yes. Yes.
And we've taken a step toward that.
Well, thank you, Bishop. Thank you. And is there anything else that you want to say to the good people in Oklahoma, Oklahoma Conference and OIMC?
Well, really, I would just say that I've been in prayer with you with the tornadoes coming through. That certainly breaks all of our hearts.
Yes.
We'd ask you to respond as you're able to help our neighbors and our friends. And that's one of the things we're known for.
Yes.
Is when disaster or trouble strikes, we're there. That's who we are. And so I just want to thank folks in Oklahoma for letting me serve you. It's been great. So thanks for taking the time today, Carlos.
Well, thank you, Bishop, again. And please keep praying for your delegation and your bishop, of course. So many blessings, and see you soon.
All right. Bye.
Bye.